quality education. Expanding access to learning. Serving learners' learning needs. Tackling challenges of the present time. Supporting every learner's dream. Reaching young Tagomeños where they are today. From the music capital of the Philippines, advancing in the challenge of distance learning, the official TV-based instruction of DepEd Tagum City, bringing you quality education straight to your home. Plug yourself in. This is DepEd TV. Tara na!
Grade 4 learners, are you excited with another meaningful and entertaining episode?
Fantastic!
We are all excited too! I am Teacher Shella,
I am Teacher Abigail,
and I am Teacher Tracy,
and we are your teacher trio for today's episode.
So stay tuned,
Let's learn
and have fun!
But before we start, let us check first if you have your pen, your notebook, and learning module. Are you ready? Great! For today's session, we are going to tackle English 4 Module 7 for the second quarter. At the end of the session, you will be able to read with automaticity grade level content area words. Specifically, use the past tense of regular and irregular verbs in a sentence. Second, distinguish between regular and irregular verbs. And lastly, express love for stories and other texts.
Now let's have a short review about the topic discussed on the previous episode. Can you still remember it? Well, let's try to find out. On the last episode of Module 6 of Quarter 2, you have learned about correct time expression. What is time expression? It refers to the action that happens in the present. What are the examples of time expression? Every day, usually, and always. These are the common time expressions. Now, let's use it in the sentence. Example: I always drink my vitamins. Grandfather reads newspaper every day. It usually rains every afternoon.
Thank you, Teacher Abby, for the quick review of the past episode. Good job, kids! Now that you finally remember about correct time expressions, let us test first your prior knowledge. Are you ready? Let's start! Complete the sentences by adding D or ED to form the past form of regular verb. Write your answer on your notebook. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. Number 1. Last Christmas, my sister Blanc received a gift box from my aunt in Manila. Your timer starts now. Time is up. Let's proceed to number 2. She Blanc opened it with great joy. Time is up. Number 3. My mother blank danced happily because of her new bag. Time is up. Let's proceed to number 4. My brother blank looked for his pair of shoes in the box. Your timer starts now. Time is up. Let's proceed to number 5. We blank call my aunt to thank her for the surprises. Your timer starts now. Time is up. Now, let's check your answers. Item number 1. Do you know the correct answer? Correct! The answer is received. Number 2. You got it right. The answer is opened. Number 3. What is the answer? Fantastic! The answer is danced. Number 4. The correct answer is look. And for number 5, the correct answer is cold. Did you get all the correct answer, kids? Great job!
Thank you, Ma'am Sheila. I know you are very much excited to learn our new lesson, but let us read first this selection. The title of this selection is My Best Friend. I have a best friend. Her name is Jacqueline. She helped me when I have difficulties in answering my modules. She is a friend to everyone. Last Saturday, we jogged together in the e-park with our dogs, Max and Chuchay. We had a great time together. Last month, I cooked a lot of foods to celebrate our friendship together with our friend Nicole. After eating, we washed the dishes together and cleaned the house. Life is happier when you have a best friend. Comprehension check. Who is her best friend? Is it Nicole or Jacqueline? Correct!
Yes!
Her best friend's name is Jacqueline. Number 2. Where did they jog last Saturday? Very good! They jogged together at E-Park. Last question. Can you enumerate the past form of regular verbs in the selection? Helped, jogged, cooked, washed, and cleaned. Very good, kids. You are now all ready to learn. Ma'am Abby?
Yes, Ma'am Tracy. Do you know that there are 2 types of verbs? Let us try to find out. The 2 types of verbs are regular and irregular. Regular verbs form the past tense by adding ed or d if the verb ends in e. Verbs that end in d or ed has these final sounds: t, d, and ed. Examples: help, helped; open, opened; want, wanted. Let's study this chart. Column A, present form of regular verb. Column B, past form of regular verb. Help, helped; wash, washed; cook, cooked; dance, danced; play, played; prepare, prepared; shout, shouted; walk, walked; climb, climbed. Receive, received.
Thank you, Teacher Abby, for that very comprehensive explanation. Now that you have learned about the past form of regular verbs, let's learn about using the past form of irregular verbs. Most irregular verbs change their spelling when they form the past tense. A few have the same form in both present and past tense. Example: my mother gave me a cute dog as present for my birthday. Sister Anna took her dog out. Fidel grew his hair during the quarantine. Let's study this chart. Past tense irregular verb. Give, gave. Break, broke. Deal, dealt. Drive, drove. Feel, felt. Catch, caught. Grow, grew. Bring, brought. Lend, lent. Ride, rode. Sit, sat. Build, built. Go, went. Drink, drunk. Eat, ate. Feed, fed. Give, gave. Hide, hid. Live, left. Meet, met. Run, ran. Take, took. Now, is it clear to you what are the irregular past form of the verbs?
Yes!
Can you give your own examples? Great! Can you use them in a sentence? Great! I know that you can do it.
Thank you, Ma'am Sheila, for that precise explanation of the past form of irregular verbs. Now that you already learned about irregular verb, let us try to answer this activity. Give the past form of the words inside the parentheses. Write the answers in your notebook. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. I went to a forest one day. I ride a horse and run all throughout the forest. We stop on a nearby river and drink water. I sit on a stone and take a short nap. Suddenly, I see a big fish and catch it. I go home and give the fish to my mother. We eat dinner with my family that night. The next day, I came back to the forest to hunt a wild boar. Let's answer. You will be given 30 seconds to answer this activity. Your timer starts now. Time's up! Let's check your answers. Let's read all together the paragraph with the correct answers. I went to a forest one day. I rode a horse and ran all throughout the forest. We stopped on a nearby river
And drank.
water. I sat on a stone and took a short nap. Suddenly, I saw a big fish and caught it. I went home and gave the fish to my mother. We ate dinner with my family that night. The next day, I came back to the forest to hunt a wild boar. Very good, kids! Do we have the same answer, kids? Great job! You really learned a lot. Now that you already learned about the past form of irregular verb, let's have a short recap about what we have discussed today. Teacher Abby?
Yes, Teacher Tracy. Now let's have a short recap about our lesson for today. Are you ready, kids? Regular verbs form the past tense by adding ed or d if the verb ends in e. Example: play, played; receive, received; clap, clapped; seal, sealed; sign, signed; peel, peeled; step, stepped. Let's use it in a sentence. Examples: Chandria played the piano very well. Christine received a fabulous gift from mother. Christine peeled the banana. Most irregular verbs change their spelling when they form the past tense. A few have the same form in both present and past tense. Examples: The renovation of our house has now begun. Mom and Dad built a treehouse. They will put it on the backyard.
Thank you, Teacher Abby. Now, let's assess your knowledge for today's lesson. Rewrite the sentences below by forming the correct past form of the regular verbs. Write your answer on your notebook. You have 1 minute to answer this activity. Your timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check your answers. Number 1. Maria cooked the dinner for her mother's birthday last night. Number 2. Father prepared a surprise for her. Number 3. Ben helped him in setting the fireworks. Number 4. Everybody watched the fireworks together. And number 5. They enjoyed the night together as a family. Did you get all the correct answers? Great job! Let's proceed to the next activity. Choose the letter of the best answer. Number 1. Which of the following group of words belong to the past form of irregular verbs? A. Spent, run, slept. B. Walk, cook, played. C. Washed, shouted, drink. Letter D. Walk, spent, cook. Time is up. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is letter A. Spent, run, slept. Great job! Number 2. Which of the following group of words do not belong to the past form of irregular verbs? A. Spent, bent, went. B. Walk, cook, played. Letter C. Wrote, bought, drank. D. Hid, built, slept. Time is up. What is your answer? The answer is letter B. Walk, cook, played. Number 3. Which of the following sentences use the past form of irregular verb correctly? A. Maria go to town yesterday. B. Maria goes to town yesterday. C. Maria went to town yesterday. D. Maria will go to town yesterday. Time is up. What is your answer? The answer is yes, letter C. Maria went to town yesterday. Great job! Did you get it all right? Fantastic! What a brilliant mind you have, kids! You really reached the end of the lesson. I hope you really understand our lesson today.
Learning the past form of regular and irregular verb is a great experience for a learner like you. It helps you to understand verbs more, it helps you to develop self-confidence, and helps you in expressing your thoughts and ideas to others. Congratulations, kids, for a job well done!
Keep going and happy learning!
And take this quote from Malcolm X.
Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today.
Once again, I am Teacher Shella,
I am Teacher Abigail,
And I'm Teacher Tracy.
and we are your Teacher Trio. It is our pleasure to be with you today. Take care,
keep safe,
Thank you
and goodbye!
I love you.